Hello and welcome to Hobz is Solo Self-Found. Today we are going to go down to Guk. I spent a little time in Unrest. I got 5 AA. We're going to spend that 5 AA on the first rank of Anatomy, giving us the ability to assassinate. Now, I don't know how well or how good it'll be at level 30, but we'll figure it out. It says it'll work up to 48. So anything red should be within our current range. Now I haven't really changed much gear, right? So we did get a legendary jagged band from killing the named in Unrest while I was doing AAs. We already had the bloodstained tunic, so I got 2 extra ones of those. I'm going to sell those to the vendor. We got 2 more of the thick leather aprons, enchanted, but they're not better than the legendary bronze belt. So then, since we have the rings, we only need 1 because the ring they give us for the quest is better. So we're going to sell those, and I think we'll consume these mantles to make try to make the legendary one. And I did also get a Gladys, which is 1129 at enchanted. Might get a little better at legendary. We'll see. And we're going to offhand that. And we also picked up a Torok's battle hammer, which, if I'm not mistaken, is sympathetic healing. We're going to have to level that up to legendary also. But we're going to head off to Guk, and Lower Guk specifically. Now, we're going to take the teleport, right? By default, we have access to the teleports for Grob and like all of them, right? So if we hail here, attune the map, and Anatomica. So you can see here, we have access to quite a bit of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to set it to Grob. And it's been tuned. Now we're going to invis, because this is going to pop us. I cannot cast invis here. What? Okay. That's not fun. Let's see here. Can I cast normal invisibility? I can't cast that either. All right. Well, we're going to go in here raw then. Let's see if we can hide. Okay, we've hidden ourselves from view. I don't know if hide goes across the zone lines. Let's do this. Invisibility, gather shadows. I'm surprised you can't cast that here. Sneak. Alright, let's just go. So this will put us in Grob, right? Now, we'll probably get attacked by trolls. Theoretically, yeah, like this guy right here. And I truly don't remember the way around here, so let's kind of do this, and then it's like a hard turn around here. Which way? I think it's this way. Not too bad. All right, we didn't work as well as I thought it would. All right, let's invis out here. So there's more guys over here, and we'll tell the pet not to attack anything that attacks us. Alright, so then it's just a quick run down the road here. Now, while we're walking, let's inspect our gear. So you can still see, like, I feel strong now, like, in all honesty. We have the earring we got. We have the Savant's cap. We have a bronze mask. Basic earring. We got a bronze neck, bronze cloak, bloodstained mantle, bronze bracer, bronze boots, bronze gloves, bronze greaves, another bronze bracer, bronze belt, bronze vambraces, and the bloodstained tunic. And we also have jagged band, legendary, simple ring of the hero, legendary, and a Gladys in our power slot. Did we run past the zone line? No. And then we are using a legendary Pugis and a legendary Pugis. Pugis, I don't know. whatever you want to call it. So we're still very much self-found. Nothing is out of era. Nothing is beyond that. It's just, you know, want to kind of do that. Now, we're not going to go into Upper Guk. There's nothing we need to do here. We've literally skipped Upper Guk by doing Unrest until 30. I like going this way through the zone because you hit the Squire, which somebody has already killed, right? Since this is open world. I like to hit that because the Rune Bone Fork is going to be something we probably have to farm for our resist gear later on. I'm going to have to double check if this character can actually use it. And I took a wrong turn, didn't I? Oh, let's just go this way. All right. So definitely, you know, something to consider. Is there really a guy standing here in open world? Crazy. All right. I don't know why people do anything in the open world. It's got to be like the most painful way to do anything. All right, and we'll run through here. I think I took another wrong turn. It's been a while. Oh my gosh. Luckily, it's a circle, right? And we can just run through the zone line here. Now, the teleporter for Guk is literally right here. So, perfect. Now, we're going to grab us a respawning instance after we kick this one. Now, our goal here is to get the dagger, right? The dagger, Serrated Bone Dirk, it drops from the assassin. The legendary one is 1626, so it is a definitely nice upgrade for us. Let's see if we can get stealth going here. All right, we sneaked, but we didn't hide. I need to work on the skill. I'd rather make videos and farm than sit here and just click a button over and over again. All right, so we're hidden. We're gonna skip all this trash here, right? We're gonna go straight to the assassin's room and go from there, right? Now, let's put that there. Our swimming is not too great, so this, you know, this is a nice skip, being able to just like skip past all this stuff. So definitely a advantage to being a rogue, right? All right, the assassin's up and the supplier's up. This is gonna be one hell of a fight. We may die, and if we die, we'll come back and try again. But I think I'm gonna kill the assassin first. All right, we're gonna open up with sneak attack. So you don't know what that is, sneak attack. Take careful aim at your component, causing your next backstab to never miss and cause greater damage. Only prepare it while hidden for a few seconds, and you must use it right away. So we have backstab on 2. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sneak attack. Okay, apparently sneak attack just revealed us. All right, well, we're good. There we go. Now we're using life draw now, which is the, I think, level 27 or 28 life tab. There we go. Assassin is down. We're gonna kill this ghoul knight. Now let's do this. Envenom breath. Never mind. Our poison, if it procced here, right, it does 442 damage. Now, I spent a little bit of time actually leveling up a poison making. I spent about 500 platinum, and I can make these poisons. Anger of the Shazar 4, which is the current level 30 poison. You know, it was definitely worth it, but definitely insane the amount of damage. All right, so we got a Mask of Deception. We did not get the dagger, so we're gonna save that because we want a legendary mask, either the guys or that one. Should be good. Now we also picked up a thick banded belt, which is an upgrade. This is 30 strength, 4 attack. That is deviously good. We're gonna get rid of that, and there we go. We got our first upgrade here of the day. All right. Let's hide and sneak. So we've hidden and we're as quiet as a cat. We're going to be more like a rogue for some of this. I'm going to probably go and grind a certain place. We might have gotten assassinated. I don't know. I'm just kind of like looking to see what's doing, because like I know, like, based on what we just did, I'm not gonna be able to do this pull, right? So it's kind of like, you know, you got to be smart about what you're doing. So we're gonna go behind this guy, sneak attack, backstab. Oh, 67. All right, got a guy on us there. There we go. Perfect. Just make sure everything's good there. Like, taking a lot of damage. We're going to be kind of carried by our poison damage for the most part. Maybe if Assassinate procs. I don't know if it does on these or not. Hopefully it does. As we're continuing to work on AAs. So we're going to be here for a little while. We get possibly a double backstab already? Jeez. Alright, let's see if we can get stealthed again. And perfect. So right here, that guy drops a Shadow Knight weapon. He's pretty hard though, so we're going to leave him alone right now. We're going to go back up. Because I think at this point we've gotten to like the kind of the harder mobs for our level and our AA currency, right? Like our current amount of AAs is not going to be able to carry us through some of this stuff yet. So we're just going to kind of go around assassinating everything that we can. Maybe go back to the bedroom, kill some mobs there, and then re-kill the assassin when he spawns until we get a dagger. Prey and hidden from view. Perfect. Alright, so here's another one, right? This guy's a Zol. He's going to be a little harder. But we backstabbed him for 280. Is that a quad backstab? Oh, no, it's a double backstab. 141 and 289. 147, 370. What the hell? Why is my backstab double attacking all of a sudden? What? I did anatomy, right? Increase the ability to affect your assassination. Alright. Jeez. Maybe it's been doing that the whole time and I really haven't been paying attention to it. Alright, we're hidden and prey again. Alright, let's double check up there. Alright, we got a ritualist over here. We should be able to, like, if we can backstab him and drop him quick, might go well. So let's do sneak attack. There we go, 104, not that great. Life draw. Life draw is a big life tap. Takes a lot of mana though, but it should heal us for a decent amount. I lost some buffs. I have no idea what they are, and we got feared. Son of a gun. Oh, and we are, I don't think we're going to make it through this. Harm touch. Alright, we killed him. Ancestral Aid. Ancestral Aid should keep us alive for this encounter, at least. This is definitely harder, right? I'm gonna have to look and see what we lost there. There we go. And got him. And this is, let's see here, 450. So this might be a shoulder upgrade. Well, I don't think it's a shoulder upgrade, honestly. This one gives me 20 magic resist, so not quite there yet. Alright, hidden and we failed hide. Hid myself from view. Perfect. And let's go down here. and so on. Alright, so we're going to break this room next. Now these ones are lower level. We're just going to get a little mana before we start this. So let's switch out the life tap here. Like, I like to spam the button, so it's a little bit mana intensive for that. Let's see here. Also, let's change this to cannibalize. We're going to go down and try to get a mana stone too. As a shaman, right, we have permanent regen. We're gonna have permanent that at all times. We're gonna have, you know, whatever else. I wish I knew what I was missing. I should have kept track of the buffs as I did them. I do not have a buff spell set yet, so I don't like know what order I cast anything in. So we're just gonna get a little bit of mana here. Now, if this works up to 48, right, and we're assassinating stuff, that means I don't have to worry about putting really anything else into that at the moment. So there is like Assassin's Wrath, that's going to increase our backstab damage significantly. Envenom Blades is an activated ability, so that might be something we don't really care about right now, but eventually we will, because it'll be, you know, really good for our poisons. Let's see here, like the escape line of stuff might be worth getting. Let's see, Knight's Advantage might be worth picking up because it's going to increase our double attack. Pass ability adds a weapon proc on backstab, which increases all weapon damage for a short period of time. Oh, that is beautiful. That's level 50 though, so can't actually do anything with that. Is there anything else that costs 0? Because that would kind of show anything else we're going to get as we level up. Spiritual Blessing, so critical heals, and Vicious Bite of Chaos, which will be another AA we can do. Alright, that's nice. Let's see here. Maybe Combat Fury, get combat criticals, right? There's a lot of options. Alright, so let's sneak attack, backstab. 280, 116. Ooh. There's 1 AA. Oh, and we got a legendary Gladys. Let's put that right there. Now, let's put that in our off slot. And the new poison we made does not have charges from what I can tell. Like, I've not seen them. They simply, so you get it for an hour, so it's pretty nice. Alright, let's take a look at that sword we wasted our time leveling up. So it adds a proc to it at at legendary. It doesn't have it beforehand. So this is a 1429 versus our 1021. So we're going to offhand that. Save that dagger for now. This will give us an offhand proc, right? Which will do, what, 32 damage a tick. And in theory, that will take our spell damage and apply it to each proc tick, so that'll be nice. So let's stealth up again and kind of take a look at like what we got to do here, right? So there is 1, 2, 3. There's way too many mobs in that room for me to be able to handle, but we can get these two guys right here. So sneak attack, backstab, 104, 241 or 271. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love the backstabs. There we go. And I can kind of just chain cast this a little lower level life tab because it heals me for 24, which is just a little bit less than what they're hitting me for, so not too bad. Should keep me sustained enough. And we failed. There's two guys up here. Now, if we look right there in this, through the wall, that's where the evil eye is, so we might go sneak down there real quick. I'll check the assassin real quick, make sure that hasn't respawned yet. Actually, we can do it without. Looks like the room just repopped, so we can go over there, clear that, and then we'll go down to the evil eye where we can get bags, but I don't think the bags will be upgrades to our summon bags. But we can take a look and see what those are. I can't remember. I think it's like 16 slot, but it's not 100% reducing. So it's kind of a downgrade. Alright, stealth. Nope. Didn't give it to us, but it doesn't matter. We'll just come up here. And thwack these guys down here. I'm going to go ahead and do Envenom Breath on this guy. And Envenom Breath on that guy. And then Envenom Breath on this guy whenever it pops. There we go. And we'll just burn this guy down with whatever attacks we got. Envenom Breath is our current level dot, right? So it does a little bit of nice damage. Oh, I'm yeah, how low my life is. Jeez. Greater healing, please. I need that sympathetic healing item as soon as possible. All right. Let's see here. Oh, we're full life. What? Failed to hide. And as we get stronger and we get, you know, more defensive stuff, we'll be able to take these rooms and have multiple, you know, way more mobs in them. A lot easier. It's just right now we're not really built for it. Plus, we're wearing, you know, bronze, right? Without, you know, dedicating, you know, a lot of resources to healing ourselves, right? All right here is a hole in the floor. Jump over it. Come over here. Let's go check up there. Raster's not up. Probably kill us though. he's a rough guy. All right, we're gonna take a sharp turn right down this hallway here. Now, from what I understand, I don't think the Evil Eye has a placeholder, or I haven't seen it. But we'll see what we get when we get down here. No, there is a placeholder. Wow, alright. So we'll just go right here. Now, I'm going to snare this guy because he's a live frog. He will run. So we're going to do sneak attack, backstab, snare. And then just deal with him. Now we got a 140, 191, 183, and then a 145. Alright, so that's taken care of. That placeholder is clear. So we failed to hide. Hopefully, eventually this skill gets up and I can just rely on it to always work, right? Like, it's slightly annoying to not have it always work. Oh my gosh. There we go. Now we can just run back to the dead side. Ideally, we want to kill the Evil Eye on cooldown till we get a Mana Stone. The Mana Stone will give us a pretty much cannibalize every 1 second, which is slightly faster than actually casting the cannibalize spell. But it will just make mana regen a little bit easier for us at this stage. Really? Alright, and through the door. Let's kill this guy here. Sneak attack, backstab. Was that a 169? There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't need to chain life tap on these guys. So that's good, I would say. Like, I mean, it's nice to life tap because I'm getting like, what, 2% life back every time? Give or take. 24 hit points. So, what do we at here? 1 AA. How much is Spellcasting Fury 2? So we're going to do that first. That'll allow us critical spells, so that'll be nice to have. Let's stealth up. Pray. We fail to hide. Oh, they all three of them are already up. Jeez. Oh, it's the ritualist again. I don't have any cooldowns. Oh, oof. This is gonna be rough. Let's see if we can get hide on. Failed. I don't think I've assassinated anything yet, so. Alright, we got our hide on, right? So let's go over here. Go behind him. Alright. Sneak attack, backstab. Oh my god, I think it didn't even do anything. As long as he doesn't fear us, I think we should be fine. Go. Oof. The wizards are like the worst, right? They do the move, and I don't think we're gonna make this one. No, we lost. Definitely harder, right? All right, so we can't teleport back to. I think we have to teleport back to what you call it here. Need to redo our poison. Hail him. Attune. Lowered aside. So that's one of the reasons I like Lower Guk is because you can teleport right back to it, pretty much. I just walk over to this guy, say ready, and we're back in business, right? Pet doesn't die, Pet doesn't lose any buffs because he didn't die. So, you know, it's perfectly acceptable there. And we're just going to get our sneak and hide going here. So, failed hide. What are we at here? 1A. Sneak in. There we go. So now we can just go down here. I'm going to kill these guys here, right? These are going to be decent experience mobs. Just backstab them. 294, 159. So nice. I'm not even going to bother with trying to sneak past these guys. There we go. All right, and there we go. They're both melee, so I think until we get our resist up, the wizards are going to be painful. So them going. All right, if we zoom out a little bit and turn off the height filter. All right, we can kind of see when he pops up. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep grinding here in Guk for a while. Maybe we'll pick up the dagger and whatnot. I don't know how long that's going to take. But I don't plan on leaving Guk until at least 150 AA. And legendary everything we want from here, so the dagger and all that stuff. So it's just gonna be me killing this. So let's we'll do well, there's no segues because I mean no montages of me leveling up because there's no new levels. But I'm gonna do that for a little bit and then we'll come back in and see where we're at. All right, so I've been grinding. We're at just 16, 18 AA now. I want to kind of talk about what I spent my points on. So I spent a few points here on a Virulent Venom. Now this, on paper, seems really nice, and it feels like it's nice. Like you get it to every rank is a 10 proc rate, and it increases your chance for your poisons to proc. Our poison, you know, currently doing 442 damage on a regular, and then on a crit, it's like 800. So it's actually pretty nice. So I put a point into that. I put a point into Theft of Life, which gives us critical life taps. I put a point into Combat Fury, which gives us critical melee attacks, but I don't think I've seen very many of them, unless I have my filters here like wrong. No, critical hits go there. Not very frequent yet. Let's see here. We also put a point into Spellcasting Fury, which gives us the chance to crit spells and procs. So it's pretty nice. You know, we're not killing much faster, right? The kill rate is still about the same. But I wanted to pop in here because I think I just got my dagger. So if we look at my bags, right, I've killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assassins. And I don't even know how many belts because I started consuming them for trying to get a legendary one. But we also have gotten, what, 6 of these light barrel up sacks. We just got an Executioner's Hood, but we want that one at legendary because it gives heroic dexterity, which will increase our assassinate attempts. So let's go ahead and kill this, see if we get our dagger, and if we're happy or not. Because we're gonna have to level that up no matter what, I feel. Now, you know, we still take a lot of damage, right? It's pretty bad. He's snared us, so it obviously has the dagger. Perfect. There's a lot of damage. I don't have Ancestral Aid up either. I'm gonna go ahead and do a greater heal. Oh, there we go. Got killing spree, plus that at the same time, and we didn't see anything there. All right. So that was nice. I did, so when we were in rest, we got this Torloc's Battle Hammer. I did upgrade that to legendary. Now it's a Sympathetic Healing 2, which is fantastic because it works on spells that do 20 mana or so, but I do have Great Healing memorized at the moment, which is, let's see here, Great Healing is 115 mana, so it's a nice little heal for when we need it, right? And then we got a normal Serrated Bone Dirk, unfortunately, but here it is. We got it. We got the item. So when I'm done upgrading my belt here to legendary, we will definitely use that. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be continuing to grind AAs, and like I don't feel like leaving recording going the whole time. There's really not much here that we're going to get that's revolutionary in this zone. So I'm going to be doing this probably till about 150 AA. We're going to make sure everything we have is legendary, and then we're going to unlock our level. And I think we'll move on to Mistmore. There's a few items over there I'd like to pick up, and I think Soul A has a few items, Soul B has a few items, and we might let us go to 50, right? So our level cap is 50, so we might just go up to 50 and then turn on AAs again, and then while we're farming some more stuff, right? We're gonna get more damage being 50. And stuff like that. You know, it's not going to be as good as experience for AAs, but at least we'll be there and we can kind of think about what we want to do then. Maybe if we can get this dagger upgraded and a few other things, maybe we can pop up to Plane of Hate and try to see if we can, weasel our way a few kills in there and get some items. But we'll see how that goes. But I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.